James sat on the edge of his bed, staring at another rejection email. He had lost count of how many companies had turned him down. His inbox was filled with the same words, "We regret to inform you." Each time he read those words, he felt a sharp pain in his chest, but he refused to give up. He had no money, no connections, and no backup plan. The only thing he had was his dream, to build something great. His friends stopped answering his calls. His family told him to accept reality and find a normal job. But James knew deep down that he was meant for more. Every morning, he woke up before sunrise, sent out more job applications, pitched ideas to investors, and tried to start his own business. Every night, he went to bed exhausted, only to repeat the same cycle the next day. Days turned into months, months into years, but nothing changed. One evening, after another failed attempt at securing funding, James sat alone in a small cafe, staring at his empty cup. He had spent his last few dollars on coffee, just to have a place to sit. He felt hopeless, but then he noticed something. The cafe owner was struggling with orders. Customers were waiting too long, and some even left in frustration. James saw an opportunity. With no hesitation, he approached the owner and asked if he could help. The man looked at him with doubt, but allowed him to try. James quickly reorganized the process, suggested small changes, and within days, business improved. Customers were happier, and sales increased. The owner was impressed and offered him a small consulting fee. It wasn't much, but it was the first time in years that James felt valued. Realizing he had a skill, James started helping other small businesses. He worked for free at first, just to prove himself. Word spread, and soon, people were calling him for advice. He built a reputation as a problem solver. One client turned into 10, 10 turned into 50, and before he knew it, he had built a company. Years later, the same companies that had rejected him now wanted to work with him. He had built a billion-dollar business from nothing. The same people who once doubted him now praised his success. When asked how he did it, he simply smiled and said, "I just never stopped trying."